This is the beginning of a test. We're going to see if this will record. Of all things, me. So what I'm trying to do here is to go ahead and not have Rocky talking for the whole time. Because Rocky's going to be in here wanting to play. This is the idea we're going to go ahead and show perhaps how to get him up exercise, but also stay in shape when we get into our 70s. Part of this is not getting Rocky out of the room now, because now he's in the middle. Stop. Okay, watch. Back. Alright. Now, what I wanted to show, this is lympholine, by the way. You don't have to actually do very much of a balance. And it's one of the ways that you can go ahead and move the blood, move the energy through your system. And it's just a light balance. You can do a lot more and get a lot more exercise out of it. And it's one of the many ways you can get back in shape. I say back in shape because most of us tend to get out of shape before we get back into shape. So, this one actually has some coordination exercises, and you can use this if you need it. But lympholine's been around for a long time. It's not something new. And you can do it with different weights in your arms. You can do things to work your coordination, do your running. Whatever you want to do, there are ways of doing this in a very small space. Now, why is this important? Because your coordination, your balance, it hinges on being able to do things like this. That are backwards, or forwards, or sideways, crossing your legs, back and forth. And if you do these things and build up your coordination, as I hope to do better, in my 70s, starting October, I'll be able to really thrive, travel, walk, run, keep up with them young kids. Because this is what it's all about. This is just one of many toys that you can pick up for a couple $100. A lot less, actually. And the idea is that you get your circulation going, get your blood going, get your lungs going. Learning to balance, but move this energy through your system. I had a big old hernia. You can stick 2 fingers in here. I was 49 years old. Doctor said you gotta have surgery. I said, no, I don't. They said, nobody can heal that. I said, you don't know who this body is. So, I'm almost 70, October. I still got a teeny tiny hole there. I'm gonna get rid of it still. Now what am I doing? I'm doing things like infrared and blue and yellow frequencies. Rife machine, R-I-F-E. I use a Rife frequency generation machine that has a light bulb that I got from Canada. And it is even able to cure kennel cough in dogs. And so these are amazing things. And you can use them to be younger longer, to be healthier longer. And if you'd told me this was possible, that I could have this at 70, I'd have said, you're crazy. My family doesn't do that. We look like shit in the Cattell family. By 70, you look bad. My dad didn't look so good. He died of cancer, I think 72-ish. My mother, she didn't look so good. Thought she did, but she didn't look so good. Didn't think at all because she lost her mind instead. Alzheimer's and all these things where people don't use their mind, they lose their minds. You got to believe, have faith, and do the work. If you do, the rewards are unlimited. Because health is the reward when you get old. It is our health. Nothing's more important. So, this particular thing I'm doing today was just a lymphing to show you. We also have a vibrator. And the vibrator, you stand on it and it shakes your whole body for 10 minutes. But if you do it during that 10 minutes, you can also do things like stand like this. So that way you're going, and you can even do these. So you can do these. The idea is to build up these muscles so that you can go ahead and do things like this and stay like this and be able to look at somebody and relax in this fashion. Isn't that crazy? To think that we can relax in these positions, but we can. Once you get the strong enough muscles to do it. How do I teach and show and exemplify for the younger people, 30, 40, 50, 60, so that they can see this, so they can understand it? That's my objective, my goal for the next 10 or 15 years, while I catch up with Lloyd Kahn, who's an icon of health and stretching, the author of the books, many of them, but his best one is Stretching and Staying Fit. And he's in his 80s riding a skateboard. These are the elders I admire. If we can use them as our examples, if we can take my back being broken and turning it back into a functional body again when I get old, 70, if we can teach this to young kids, 7 years old, let them know they can be incredible for their entire life. If we teach this early, instead of making them unhealthy, instead of making them overweight, diabetic, instead of holding them back from an incredible life of wonderful health, like we're doing now, we could be giving them a miraculous lifetime. I've got a cat once out. I'm going to go ahead and end this, and we'll try to do another one later to give you a little demonstration of some of the other benefits of youthing instead of aging. Getting stronger, getting better. Do you know as males we don't peak until we're 66 to 78? Hallelujah! Because I took a long time to get to the maturity level. This is all about what is maturity. Is it in the mind, the heart, the body, spirit? It's in the spirit. Join me on this adventure through my 70s. The first 7 decades have been phenomenal. I can't imagine the ending will be any less. Join me. Let's all be as phenomenal as we can for these very special, transformative times. Thank you. Meow. 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 Meow.